Gamescom, one of the biggest annual video game showcases held in Europe, is currently underway. And with that comes some incredible games to check out. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the best games to come out of Gamescom. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dre. Welcome back to the channel. Let's jump into the video. But before we do, cue that intro. Not much was revealed from this game developed by Fancom Studios outside of the cinematic trailer, but this was still pretty intriguing. It became even more so when I learned what this game was all about. Set in the Dune universe, this MMORPG is a very ambitious take on the formula. Based on the details from the official website, players will be able to build shelters against sandstorms and other unwanted threats. Hunt for spice blooms and deploy your harvesters, then protect them from opportunistic raiders. Now, for those who don't know, spice is the most sought after resources in the Dune lore. If you guys have seen the recent Dune movies, then you get what I'm talking about. You can also build your own factions. Scavenging and exploration is also encouraged. I mean, it's an MMO, so, you know, that comes with the territory. And based on what I read from the website, certain ventures might be time sensitive due to some elements of the game. I'll link the website in the description so you guys can go check it out, but this game for the most part sounds very promising. Serving as a sequel to 2011's Dead Island, Dead Island 2 takes place in an open-world California through a number of locations. This new setting, aptly named Hellcat, is very different from the previous game in that it took place in a small island as opposed to a massive city, which could make things a lot more interesting given the circumstance. We've seen a lot of zombie games over the years, so I hope they can bring something new to the genre. What exactly? Hell if I know, but I'm just saying. In Dead Islands 2, a couple of months have passed since the events of the first game, and the United States Armed Forces have put California under quarantine due to a new, more aggressive outbreak. The devs stated that they're focusing more on the melee aspect and less on the guns, so it's all about the hacking and slashing and all the creative ways you can divorce a reanimated foe from a preferred body part. Body horror is on full display, but the over-the-top antics should keep you mowing through zombies till the very end. Check it out. Borderlands has a crazy following. I've never gotten into the game, but I know people who really love the series. New Tales from the Borderlands is a narrative-driven story much like its predecessor from Telltale Games. This time you play three characters, Anu, her brother Octavio, and Fran, who are out to change the world. Decide the fate of this motley crew with nothing left to lose and everything to gain. You will claw and con your ways through this thrilling 5-part story full of gun-toting goons, otherworldly beasts, and delicious tacos. The decisions you make dictate the outcome of the story, so be careful. Now, I'm sure everyone's familiar with the story of Pinocchio, but this game puts a very interesting twist on the story by injecting Bloodborne-inspired gameplay and aesthetics, which the developer NeoWiz admittedly stated they drew inspiration from. Journey throughout this dark reimagining as Pinocchio and solve the mystery of what befell the city of Krat. Lying will be a key component in the story, which I assume will bring some level of a tailored experience. This could lead to a forming of relationship based on the decisions you make, or the possibility of multiple endings. Here's to hoping it's not like a Mass Effect kind of ending. I'm sorry, I had to point it out. Branded as an action RPG, expect special skills and abilities to give you a competitive edge in combat or in other situations. There's even a weapon making system that allows you to combine weapons in a multitude of ways that makes your weapon truly yours. Now, there's something else that I like to point out, that is combat memories, which is this game's version of build or a loadout for your character, each giving you different weapons and perks and all that good stuff. Now, when it comes to gameplay, if you look at the gameplay, you can definitely see the Bloodborne and other FromSoft titles DNA all over it. The ability to reclaim lost currency called Ergo after you die in a battle, designated respawn spots called Stargazers, there's this game's version of health regainers called Pulse Cells, and other staples you come to expect from Souls-like games. Now let's talk about what they do differently. There's Perfect Guard, this game's version of a parry, but the twist is when timed exactly, you don't take any damage and you raise the possibility of destroying your enemy's weapon, which lowers their range and damage output. And then Fable Arts, which gives every weapon a special ability. For all my Bloodborne fans out there, this is definitely something that would pique your interest. Check it out. Now, these games didn't make the list, but they're still worth the mention. mention, check them out. many is comparing this game to Assassin's Creed with a Chinese makeover, but I think this is way more than that. When I saw this game for the first time, it blew me away. Was that a pun? I don't even know. It's breathtakingly gorgeous. Where the Winds Meet takes place during the twilight of the 10 Kingdoms. Now the synopsis is pretty long-winded, so I'm gonna spare you guys that, and I'll just break down what the game is like. Combat is a key component to your survival in Where the Winds Meet. This fast-paced action RPG features wuxia style and tai chi skills. Players have the ability to counter attacks or use various acrobatic moves to avoid damage. You will have the freedom to craft your fighting style however you see fit. When it comes to navigating this world, you have the option of choosing numerous paths to follow. A doctor who saves lives, or a merchant earning all the money you care to consume. The game also offers a free construction system with over 600 components that will allow you to build and explore the world in your own way. Now this game doesn't have an official date yet, but beta is scheduled to release sometime this year. So if you're hyped for this one, keep an eye out. So which one of these games are you hyped to play? Comment below and let me know. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. I drop videos like this every week. And check out my previous video right here. Thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Dre. And like always, play on, player. Peace.